Make sure you seal her off and you're not signing her.
Okay. It's a good shot by Team Bermuda. And a good shot by Danielle. We have a substitution in with Asante Chapman. Asante is one of our international players. She's playing in England. Also, she's an under 21 player. It's a good shot by Morgan McLaughlin.
Keep rocking, Bermy. Yes! Sister! No! Tap!
That's a wonderful pass by Fabler. Taking advantage of looking forward now. Bermuda's come out, scoring goal for goal with Canada. That's an interception by Fabler. Well done. Looking forward, Bermuda. And they've looked to come out with an aggressive spirit, Team Bermuda. It's 3 goals back to back.
Way to go, Rayner, as Bermuda continues to cut into this lead. After the halftime break, the score is now 16-30. Bermuda has definitely been energized after that
And that's an interception.
intermission. You know, I haven't been counting, but I only think Canada players have fallen over.
Yes.
Maybe.
So one thing we have is balance.
Well, I think what you said earlier about them not playing outdoors is having a bit of an effect. You know, it's a different way you have to approach the tarmac than you do a netball indoor court.
Yes, you do, and you have to adjust. And also, Team Canada played the under-21s on Saturday and Sunday, and they did say that the climate in Bermuda is much different from what they have to experience in Canada. So they are battling with the elements as well.
And Nikki, for some reason, I can't quite deduce, is given another shot, which is the last thing we need.
What happened is that the goalkeeper Webb moved with Nikki as she moved forward, and she has to stay set. So give the opportunity to have another shot.
Oh, okay.
And we have blood on the court. That's why the umpire has called the time.
And we have it seems like an injury to a finger, is it? Or a hand injury?
I don't know. It looks like it's either McLaughlin or it's knee. A knee injury to McLaughlin.
Okay. So the umpire is on the work and going to get on that. And as the crowd responds to the dog sound effect of the DJ.
Oh, I was wondering who let the dog out.
I think somebody really thought that the dog was really let out, but I think it's just circle season in Bermuda.
Definitely, it's cup match time in Bermuda.
Yes, we're on cup match week. This is the Monday before cup match, and whether you're Somerset or St. George's, you're getting yourself ready, and you're about to have the best time of the year. And we love our cup match, don't we, Gina?
It's definitely Somerset all day.
Gina, you know I've got 2 hogfishes in my fridge right now, and I've been holding them. And they're gonna get used this week.
This is cup match.
This is definitely cup match.
Cup match time in Bermuda.
Will you be going on a boat, or will you be going beach fest? What do you normally do?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, wow.
But enjoying the game on TV.
Awesome.
With my air conditioning.
Well, I'm not gonna knock you for there. I might grace a crown and anchor table if work permits.
Oh, that's the luck.
Well, I'll tell you about the 7-minute rule off the camera.
Okay, the 7-minute rule.
Yeah, we can't let them know about that.
Okay.
As this match is about to restart after a quick injury timeout, and the score is 17-31. Gina and Vincent Company from Sports Now are calling this game from the...
Danielle is taking an aggressive outlook the minute this third quarter started.
I must say, Danielle has played the part all game long.
Yes.
And I've been very happy with what I've seen from her. The team has fed off her energy at times when they needed it.
Unfortunate footwork call there, but Team Bermuda's going to work hard to get it back.
Yes, they are. And here's the transition. Benson, Webb. Was that Asante?
Yes.
Asante got called for the foul?
Got called for contact there.
Yeah.
Making herself available.
Ooh. And another meeting of the minds for Canada. There's 2 Canada players that time, Benson and...
It's a good fake pass by Fubler.
Ooh, it's
Danielle has an opportunity to make that shot again.
fantastic as the defender move with her. She just has to take her time and nail it, and she does. Danielle has an excellent shot, and she's proud to be a Bermuda, and I'm proud she's on our team at 18-31. Bermuda is really showing signs of getting back into this game. And it's going to be interesting how Canada responds, because Bermuda has definitely brought the intensity level up.
Intensity
And I think they've left Canada behind a little bit as Canada miss a bucket. And what is the ref going to say?
A cold contact against Marissa. That's unfortunately cold. Both going for the ball.
You know, I think that's a call that's probably messed up a lot of times in netball, because right there in that instance, it seemed that she had taken a fair shot. And it seems it's just with the moving bodies, you get the distances a little wrong, and it makes it look a little much of like an infraction when maybe it's not.
Yeah, but in netball you have to adapt to the umpire's call. So at the end of the day, it's what the umpire sees.
That's true. And once again, you can count on Raina. She has scored a plethora of points. And what an awesome rejection by Asante. Not in my house or my neighborhood or even my avenue. Asante sent that one into another zip code. And here we go again, as the block culture has now taken over the Bermuda netball team.
Know that we aren't going to stand for any of that.
And that is exactly the type of intensity which this game was lacking from Bermuda earlier. And it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting if that intensity was where they started out at. Where we'll be at this point. But I tell you what, they've done excellent to claw back. The intensity keeps up, and we'll just see how this game goes. As Bermuda are knocking on the door of 20, and Canada presently have 33. Ebony nails the mid-range shot, as Bermuda is now 20-33. And Bermuda has really cut in this lead, and that's another pass that's going astray. Ebony is looking forward, and Asante moving well. Bermuda getting that swagger. Danielle catches this one deep. Danielle floats it. When this one, who's the last ball?
Frustration creeping in our attack right now.
As Bermuda has definitely stepped up the intensity on the defense, and everything is being challenged right now on this netball court here at the Whitney courts, which is looking very fine. Thanks to all who's...
It's a good rebound by Wainwright. Brangman. Must use her married name. She's now starting to box out and take advantage of her height.
That's the problem when you know somebody before they get married, right?
I know. I'll just call her Marissa. Marissa!
And Danielle has scored again. Bermuda 21-33. Bermuda is on a 7-2 run at the moment. And the momentum has definitely changed somewhat. Oh, can Bermuda get that ball on the rebound? And Bermuda's getting down on the court, on the tarmac, doing the dirty work. And even though that the ref decides to give that one to Canada, the intensity is, and that Richardson's going to get that. Actually, Richardson lets that one go out. And the ball's over to Bermuda. And that's who it's going to be. I tell you who you're going to have to count on. You're going to have to count on Allen. Allen back there, she's not going to forget her defensive duties. And McLaughlin that time, I don't know if the cameraman got that. She was rudely surprised by the defensive presence of Miss.
Rebound by Marissa.
Marissa is doing a bit of Dennis Rodman type work. Yeah. Charles Barkley-esque defense moves down there, and I don't know if those elbows are. I don't know if those elbows are gentle or not, but they're definitely out there for a reason.
I felt those elbows, and I knew they're not gentle.
And the ball movement is improving by Bermuda. And what a shot as the mid-range shot is drained by Ebony. And Bermuda continued to cut into Canada's lead. It's only down to 11 now. A lead that was up as high as 18 has been cut down to 11. And the energy out here is absolutely changed as the defense movement, and see what happens with McLaughlin. She can't buy a bucket at the moment.
She's been rattled by
She
that
has.
defense.
She has. Unfortunately, the rebound did get to Davis. And Nikki did find a way to shot Asante.
Give it back, play again!
Ooh, and that one's a bit rough. As I like this team that's out here for Bermuda right now. The energy's very good. They're fast. They're catching. That was an awesome leap, awesome catch. We've got a foul there. We've got an infraction. She's going to take a shot. Ooh, just a little bit too much. Can she get the rebound? Can she get another opportunity? And I think she got the foul. She didn't get a foul.
And rightly so. Ebony's giving the ball up to Danielle.
Fantastic.
To take that shot.
Go D.
And she's going to do
You
it.
know she's going to nail it. And I tell you, Bermuda has absolutely clawed back in this netball competition. I don't know where you are, but you would want to be here right now to feel this magic as it happens before our eyes.
And Nikki does what she does as well.
She's a momentum killer, isn't she? She's what you call a buzzkill. Tell us some of the memorable games that you've been a part of as you're being a part of the Bermuda Championship team, maybe in that Jamaica tournament.
Jamaica tournament, we had some pretty hard games. We were able to beat Cayman, I believe, and we beat Hong Kong. So we were able to win 2 of our matches. We played some really tough matches, and we played against, I believe it was Canada. We played Canada one year in one of the games, and I remember the girl giving up and hitting me pretty hard. And I didn't get any call for it, but I vowed that I was going to get her back. And sure enough, 2 minutes later, I took the ball, I took her, and everybody went to the ground.
Have mercy.
We leave it all in the court. It's all in the game.
Of course.
But I don't show any emotion while I'm out in the court, but they know when I'm upset, and they know when I'm ready to put my game face on.
Wow. Wow.
In Bermuda, I'm a part of the Data Tech Nets team. We recently won the league and undefeated.
Wow.
Pretty wonderful.
Congratulations.
Feat. Yes, thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah, winning the league's great, but when you do it undefeated, that puts a silence to anyone who said that you shouldn't be champions, doesn't it?
Exactly. Many of my teammates are on the senior national team as well.
Oh, fantastic.
So
you're watching Bermuda's Best, aren't you?
Yes, watching Bermuda's Best.
Was McLaughlin
takes a hard spiel.
You would think they was on a moped. I wouldn't want to see these Canadians on a moped because they could barely walk out here. Got to make sure they're only allowed taxi service. So Tarmac has been a frequent visitor of the Canadian team. True to form, though, they bounce back well in there.
They bounce back well. I'm only wondering how this is going to play out come tomorrow after you had a good 12 hours rest from the asphalt slips.
Yeah, soreness doesn't kick in till later, doesn't it?
The adrenaline right now is carrying everybody through.
Oh. You know, I'm just wondering if the Canadians would have a shoe more fitting a wood court as an indoor court instead of a outside asphalt court.
Well, if it was indoors, we wouldn't have this beautiful view that we're looking at right now.
Of course not.
So it's a trade-off.
Yeah. Now, just that time, I saw Nikki from Canada come very close to colliding with the pole. Have you ever seen any pole collisions?
Yes, it's been several pole collisions, and we probably will see some before the night's out. The minute you hit the ball, it's the pole. It's called contact against the pole, and you actually lose the ball.
Oh, okay, cool.
However, you can throw the ball off the pole. It's a part of the court.
Oh, okay. As McLaughlin is given the, I don't know, I guess you call that the airport customs treatment down there in the goal scoring area, and it's really intensified with Asante bringing a lot of energy to this Bermuda defense. Marissa also making her rules and regulations understood in the goal area. And if we could just get Nikki to miss a few times, I mean, she's absolutely. She must have scored at least 15 points.
She's a stone wall right now.
Yeah, she's. Ooh, Raina. And I think
a bit overzealous by Akita.
I think Danielle just sensed the pole was in the way, maybe.
It's one thing you don't want to hit is the pole.
Yeah, it doesn't really care, does it?
No, it's not. I'm not forgiving at all.
Yeah, I think Canadian or Bermudian alike. And Benson is floating this on to McLaughlin, and she's been cold for a little while, and she's still cold. I must say, I think Marissa has gotten to McLaughlin because she's going absolutely.
The play and also the several spills that she's had.
She's going ice cold lately. Richardson flicks this one to Raina.
That's a good take by Raina.
Danielle, good hands, settles, and scores. As Benson employs her team to settle down, she's starting to notice something. That's the captain of Canada, Nicola Benson, and she's getting her team to settle down. McLaughlin, she missed that last bucket. Can she change her luck? And she doesn't miss this time. It's Canada just get back out in front to a 26-42 lead. Richardson send this one forward. Wow.
It's good movement, Ronnie.
Absolutely fantastic. Good off the ball movement.
And that's great pressure by Bermuda on the
Asante, she's a part of everything good. And that's the end of the third quarter. And Bermuda are really putting a lot of energy out there, and what a wonderful feeling. And excellent to see them high-fiving because they know their players are doing very good work out there. And it's been fantastic so far being a part of this. As Bermuda is clawed their way back to a very respectable 27-42. Don't be misled because the scoreboard and the actual energy and temperature of the game is two different things right now.
Most definitely. And Bermuda took that third quarter. We took Canada by storm in that third quarter. We can only come back in the last quarter and try to push it out. Try to get a win out of this first game.
If this was a boxing match, I would probably give the first round or the first quarter to Canada. The second one I'm splitting hairs, but the third quarter just now, most definitely Bermuda. Totally. As we have, I believe, the second most famous dance being exhibited here as a little electric slide. Electric slide. Yes, and that's Station Mean. It's a party atmosphere up here. We got the electric slide happening. You know, anytime that happens, it's a party.